Paul Thomas Anderson, the acclaimed filmmaker whose works often delve into the complexities of human relationships, dysfunctional dynamics, and the pursuit of artistic dreams, finds solace in a life far removed from the chaos he depicts on screen. At 55, his films are known for characters entangled in high-stakes predicaments, requiring bold actions to escape their fates. Yet, in his personal world, Anderson enjoys a grounded, family-oriented existence with his longtime partner, Maya Rudolph. Together they have built a home filled with creativity, noise, and love, raising 4 children who bring vibrancy to their daily lives. This contrast between his professional explorations of turmoil and his domestic tranquility highlights how home serves as a sanctuary for the director. The couple shares daughters Pearl, now in her early 20s, Lucille in her mid-teens, Jack approaching his mid-teens, and Minnie, the youngest, at around 12. Minnie's name pays homage to Maya's late mother, a celebrated singer whose legacy undoubtedly influences the family's artistic inclinations. Their household in the San Fernando Valley of Southern California, where Anderson was raised and vows to remain, resembles a lively orchestra of activity. He likens it to a scene from a classic film where family members scatter throughout the house, each engaged in their own pursuits. One hammering away at the piano, another pounding on drums, someone else belting out songs. This chaotic symphony is the backdrop to their parenting, a far cry from the structured intensity of Anderson's movie sets. Despite their prominence in Hollywood, Anderson and Rudolph eschew the typical celebrity lifestyle. They've been labeled as Hollywood royalty in the past, a moniker that once made Anderson uneasy, evoking images of unwanted attention. He even chuckled at an old paparazzi photo captured unknowingly during a routine doctor's visit, describing it as both horrifying and amusing. Red carpet appearances are rare for the pair. They prefer privacy over publicity. However, Rudolph has joined Anderson at significant events like Oscar ceremonies, and with his latest project likely earning nominations, she may accompany him again. Their approach to fame is understated, focusing on family rather than flash. The San Fernando Valley holds deep sentimental value for Anderson. His childhood memories there are vivid, and he delights in watching his children create their own. This continuity fosters a sense of rootedness in an industry known for transience. The family's musical talents shine through, with the kids possibly inheriting traits from both parents. All 4 made cameo appearances in one of Anderson's films a few years back, and Pearl took on a small role in his recent work, suggesting an early exposure to the creative world without pressure to pursue it professionally. Maya Rudolph, originally from Florida, transitioned from a demanding career on a long-running sketch comedy show when Pearl was still a toddler. The constant travel between coasts proved exhausting, especially as a new mother. She prioritized family, recognizing that the rigors of her job didn't align with parenting demands. As their family grew to 4 children, balancing work and home became even more challenging. Yet, Rudolph has mastered this juggle, ensuring her absences are minimized and supported by a strong network. She takes pride in the loving environment they've created, fostering independent, well-rounded individuals. Guilt once plagued her, but now she views her career as a positive example for her kids. Their love story began in 2001 at an after-party following Rudolph's work on the comedy show. Anderson, a devoted fan of comedy, recalled seeing her in a sketch and feeling an immediate certainty about their future together. Whether this was love at first sight or a sweet anecdote shared later, it marked the start of their enduring partnership. Anderson had visited the show's set while preparing one of his films, inspired by a previous host's episode. The whirlwind energy captivated him, but it was Rudolph's name on a cast list that truly shifted his world. He described it as a life-altering moment, an inexplicable spark that drew him back. After meeting, Anderson briefly traveled abroad for work but returned promptly, sensing something amiss without her. Their first date followed and they've been inseparable since. Though not legally married, they refer to each other as husband and wife, especially after becoming parents. Rudolph explained that terms like boyfriend felt inadequate once children entered the picture. Husband conveys commitment and stability. It signifies he's the father of her children, her live-in partner, and a constant in her life. Professionally, they've collaborated sparingly, maintaining boundaries between work and home. Anderson's films explore themes of ambition and failure, while Rudolph's comedic background brings levity. Their home life, however, is a collaborative masterpiece of parenting. The Valley's suburban setting provides normalcy, away from Hollywood's glare. Anderson's dedication to the area stems from nostalgia and a desire for his kids to experience similar joys: bike rides, local parks, community ties. Rudolph's departure from her weekly show allowed deeper immersion in family. She navigated early motherhood's challenges, from sleepless nights to emotional highs. As the children grew, so did their personalities. Pearl's maturity, Lucille's creativity, Jack's energy, Minnie's curiosity. Family activities might include impromptu music sessions or movie nights featuring Anderson's influences. Their story exemplifies lasting love and entertainment. Meeting through shared circles, they built a foundation of friendship and respect. Anderson's admiration for Rudolph's talent was evident from the start. Her versatility in comedy impressed him profoundly. Over 2 decades, they've supported each other's careers. Rudolph in acting and producing, Anderson in directing acclaimed projects. Challenges arise like any family. Balancing schedules requires communication and compromise. Rudolph's reflections on guilt highlight common parental struggles, but her resolution emphasizes self-compassion. Anderson's work demands long hours, yet he prioritizes home, finding inspiration in the chaos.